Jit Samaroo.
Jit Samaroo.
I asked him, who is the short and young guy? They said that is the arranger. I said, the arranger? So yeah. I said that is Jit.
You beat your chest when you play on that Jit.
Everything on top of the charge Jit bring in.
When he went to work, he didn't go to catch a vibe. Nah, that's not what it's about. It's about playing down music, practicing the music, getting that performance together, going down and beat people.
I don't know about you, but I'm definitely excited for Iconography Jit Samaroo. It's premiering next Thursday at Queen's Hall, and this morning we have the pleasure of having some members of the team responsible for bringing it together here with us on the Now Morning Show. Let me welcome director Mikhail Gibbings, producer Teneka Mohammed, and co-producer Aviel Scanterbury. Good morning to you, and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Morning.
Welcome back. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah.
Now, congratulations, because this is the third one in the series of Iconography that you all are doing. Roy Cape, Mangal Patasa, and now Jit Samaroo. Wesley, I need to ask, why are we doing Jit? Why you chose Jit for the third one?
I think a million reasons. I think he is one of those figures, because he was so soft-spoken and really spoke through the music 90% of the time. There's almost no recorded material of him, his life. And so we really wanted to do a documentary for a very long time on somebody in Pan. We really needed to do somebody in Pan. And Aviel had been a big fan of Jit Samaroo for a very long time. And thanks to him and Aviel Scanterbury, we got to partner with for this. We've been lucky enough to be able to do a Jit Samaroo documentary.
And Aviel has been carrying on the legacy in no short order at all. Aviel, what made you become a Jit Samaroo fan?
Well,
and how you chain up this whole scene?
Well, yeah, that's a good story too. But my relationship, well, I play pan, right?
Right.
First and
Which pan
foremost.
you sing?
I am a tenor pan player.
Of course. All right.
I'm a member of the National Steel Symphony Orchestra as
Nice.
well. And I'm an arranger as well. And how it came about, well, through my relationship with Amrit.
He's also a member of the National Symphony, Steel Symphony. Are you not there anymore?
No, not anymore.
Oh, I didn't realize he left. All right, go ahead,
Yeah,
sorry.
so, yeah, he just left this year, actually.
Okay, that's why I didn't know. All right.
Yeah, but, it's through my relationship with him, and me, again, trying to be an arranger, the thing, I want to be an arranger, say, going through all the greats, you understand, all the recordings of the greats, trying to learn from them, and then I just fall in love with the correctness and just how correct Jit music is a song.
Yeah.
I just never used to have any kind of complaints when I hear Jit music. And through working with Amrit all these years, I just tell myself, I just happened to ask him at the right time, because it was last year I asked him if he could do it, and this year so happens to would have been Jit's 75th birthday. You understand?
Okay.
So, I think I hit the nail on the head just by accident,
No, it wasn't by accident at all. It's all by design.
For sure.
It definitely is coming to fruition at the right time. Teneka, tell me, in terms of this series of Iconography that you all have been putting on, why is it so important to continue it, from your perspective?
From my perspective?
Yeah.
Oh. I think I said this last time as well, that it's automatically supposed to be important what we're doing to document our culture and our history and the arts and music in general. The whole idea of iconography is that we're documenting things that have not been documented before. So what we're doing is adding to the culture and adding to things that wasn't here before, and I think it's going to be for the younger generations and for them to know what was here before and who paved the way, literally, Trinidad Tobago's culture.
Literally. And I applaud you guys, because as young people doing this, I'm sure that, one, you're learning a lot along the way, and two, you're paving the way for the people that come after you to be able to learn and have this video documentary, because oftentimes when we think about history, it's not a cool way to learn, right? But this is definitely a cool way to learn our history if we sit and watch this. What was the most challenging part for you?
I mean, I think it's always a bit of a complicated process. This is the first documentary that we've done posthumously. A lot of the framework for the series really revolved around us wanting to interview people about their lives directly, so that we cut out the middleman in terms of you know, you don't know who knows people's
Stories get
lives.
skewed. Stories get skewed.
Absolutely.
And
But
everybody have secrets.
I think because of our partnership with the Samaroo family, it was the first time we felt comfortable enough being like, okay, these people will verify and be you know, they know who was there.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, have the ability to make, you know, clearer decisions about, you know, who is the best person to speak to, who, what are the timings of people, you know, at the same time, you know, Pan is a community where, you know, not everybody like to talk on camera.
Right.
And I think we got to have some conversations through this documentary that we wouldn't have been able to have otherwise, that I think are very important perspectives to be able to, like, you know, showcase live. But difficult is relative. This is a very cool thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
And so I think we've just been having a good time digging through the archives and, you know, having conversations that we always wanted to have.
Yeah. Aviel, you mentioned that you asked Amrit last year if you can do it. How long did this process take to get this documentary done, using the archives, using the conversations with the families?
Yeah, it usually takes about a year and change.
A year and change.
Yeah, a
So,
year and change.
Tennille, we can expect one of these every year? Is that what's happening at this point?
The idea is to have one every year.
Nice. And how important is it for corporate entities or anybody who is... How much it has cost to do this? Because that's the biggest challenge that we tend to face, right? Is that there's a cost factor involved with putting these things together, right?
Yes.
And people oftentimes say, well, all right, I might do one, I might do two, and I say, well, but I find my money running low now, and I can't go to the grocery, and the culture saving, right?
Yeah.
But of course, there's a balance that needs to be found.
Yes.
So how have you all been able to find that balance? As a producer, you're the person that go and find the money?
Yes, I know. Thankfully, since the inception, we've had our long-standing partner, the National Gas Company of Trinidad Tobago, NGC, and they have been supporting us through and through every single episode. And we've also had other sponsors come on board for each episode. So we've had First Citizens, we've had NLCB, we've had the National Flour Mills. So it is expensive.
Yes.
Making films are very expensive, and we're very happy to have a lot of support, especially in the corporate sector.
Yeah, man. Give thanks for that. So, Mikhail, we're getting ready for the premiere next Thursday at Queen's Hall. What can we expect at Queen's Hall next Thursday?
Well, we could expect Pan. First of all, the Supernovas will be performing.
Nice.
So it's a great start. And we can expect a great movie, hopefully.
Hopefully, you directed it. Should be a great movie.
You know, it's absolutely going to be a great movie. I'm very, very excited about it. I think the nerves are just setting in for us a certain amount. But I think at the same time, I've never been more excited to premiere a documentary because there's so little recorded material about Jit Samaroo. It's one of those moments where I think, you know, this is like a little dream come true thing that we're doing here. So I think, you know, more than anything, I'm excited for people to just get in the seats and watch the movie.
What time does the movie start?
7 o'clock, but doors are opening at 6, and Supernova is going to be performing from 6 to 6:45.
Nice. So Supernova's kicking off at 6. Be there by 6 o'clock.
Be there by
How
6
much does it
o'clock.
cost to be a part of this, Tennille?
$200.
$200. As the panelists in the group, right? Tell me one thing that you learned from doing this documentary that you didn't know about Jit before.
How good of a piano player he was. Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's a lesson for musicians on a whole, you know, like learn a chord instrument, you know, it will carry you a long way.
And it can help with your arrangement too.
For sure.
Let me say thank you all for the work that you all are doing. It really, really is important work, and I applaud you all for doing it. Please keep it up. I'm going to hold you to that one a year. Yes. All right, beautiful. And thank you for joining us this morning on the Now Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikhail Gibbings, the director, Teneka Mohammed, the producer, and Aviel Scanterbury, co-producer of Iconography, Jit Samaroo, which is premiering next Thursday, the 21st of August at Queen's Hall. You do not want to miss it. Stay tuned because we have more things that you don't want to miss right here on the Now Morning Show.